Horrifying. Anyway, so you guys are all sitting around table. Everybody's got the big, heavy hog leg strapped to them. Your normal adventuring gear. It shows Sheila's things there. It shows Kinley's things there. And it shows fucking Scott's backpack over there and shit, And, yeah. It's got little flags and stuff that are stuck in it and all that, So, cool. And also, in addition to that, and the big fucking grin that for some reason's on Kinley's face.
Roll for zombies,
shit.
please.
And Kinley looks like he has been dead for a long time. There's also 4 guys in the room that were gambling. They're all making their sanity rolls. One of the guys is gonna fucking lose his mind real quick. Yeah, he's fine. He's like, he just glares at Kinley. You can see like his teeth and shit in there, and he looks like he should be way dead. So maybe he's not grinning. Maybe his face is just peeled away. He's definitely zombified. If you have zombie maxed out, you don't need to worry about this. Ooh, 5 hero points added to NPC of GM's choice. I know just the person.
Nice. Ongoing things, please, Logan.
Hold on a second. Gotta finish up Scott. Scott, roll a D8 to add on to your zombie sanity. Oh, you're fine.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah. He's gonna help you max out zombies and make you strong.
That's what we all want to happen. Make
Kinley,
you strong. Yes.
You appear to be dead.
Yeah. This probably won't be like this for much longer.
Oh.
Also, housekeeping of I don't have video or audio for Glenn.
Oh.
Is anyone else having that, or
No, we have had this. We have had this problem before.
You have to play the refresh your Roll20 game. Unfortunately, okay. I know that this may be your only break to not have to see him, but you might want to.
I've grown accustomed to his face. I hope I come back.
That's a nice way to put it. I've grown accustomed to his face, therefore I've decided not to kill him just yet.
The good thing is, once we got it sorted out last time, it seemed to stay sorted out at least. Yeah.
I'll refresh, I guess.
No, she's refreshing, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think she is.
I am back.
Does it work?
But nothing has changed for.
Then he needs to.
Okay.
Scott.
Let's see. For Matt's thing, looking it up.
Yes, please. It's under ongoing things.
Oh yeah.
Ongoing.
Oh yeah.
Yes, ongoing things.
Got it. Let's see. Let's see. An interesting one. Matt, you feel as though something is trying to reach into your mind and take you over from the sword. Your willpower is 20?
Yeah.
Roll a 50% or less to tell it to fuck off.
Holy shit. Wow, something is getting strong. This could be interesting. No.
You say, and you become the slave of the sword.
Wow. This was bad timing. I didn't really want to fucking use stuff on this.
Or you want to stick with that result?
I kind of have to, because I have to save everything for what I'm going to do next.
Okay, no problem. Fortunately, I don't think it's going to really mess things up because of what you're going to do next. So you're kind of lucky.
The other good thing is it doesn't actually have access to the sword, because the sword is not, we're here.
Oh, no, because it has access to your mind, and your mind is...
Right. Yes, okay.
Now, here's the things that... go though for this, and one of them you get to keep even after what you might be planning to do next. What is your current intimidation skill?
Oh, bloody hell. Intimidation is 83.
It's now up to 90. You actually gain 7 points to it, but that's the max it can go up to. And This is the level, if you're keeping track, if you're planning on doing this again, this is the level at which you no longer take the -3 hit points for drawing the weapon.
Oh, fucking hell. Wow.
Sheila, can you see everybody?
I still cannot see Glenn.
Wow.
You're
What's
wondering
going on?
how obnoxious it would be if we just spoke very loudly so we could hear each
Super.
other in the same country.
It's just a game of refresh. I don't know why.
Okay.
Plus, it would come in really bad on the recording. But I would suggest you guys refresh one at a time, alternating to see who works. Because if you both do it at the same time, it might not work. Right.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Certainly.
So is that just for drawing the sword, or do you still
Just
take the
just for drawing the sword.
So you still take the 1 hit point per round until you slay a sentient being?
No, it's not until you slay a sentient being. It's that's when you're allowed to put it back. It's 1 hit point per round that it's out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But at this level, yes, you're still taking that.
So, interesting. That's not, well, yeah, if you can get like hit point regen to 1 around, that would be pretty cool. No hit point back, but no hit point lost.
There's
Right, okay.
There's further rounds. Okay, now
Alright.
Sheila's gonna try to
I'll
rebooting.
refresh. Yeah.
Yay!
So, Kinsley, does that mean you've been killing sentient beings without a need?
No, it just means I have not been using the very powerful sword that I've had on me for the whole time because of that reason. Yeah.
And he's turned into a twisted undead for some fucking reason.
Wow.
Do you
Yeah,
still
that's
have
just-
the heart-eating dog thing?
No. That went a long time ago. Please work this time.
If it,
They
I'm
hate you.
wondering if I should try refreshing. Maybe that will fix something for them. What do you
Should we all just try refreshing?
I like it.
Like, I don't
Right.
even see her drop off when she.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does.
Let's all try refreshing. One,
refresh.
2,
3,
3, go.
Go!
I can see Matt.
Oh, with broken fucking bolts.
Did we break both of them? No, wait. Here they come.
It hates them for some reason. I don't know why.
I can't explain. I figure their computers must be feeding. Oh, I can see Sheila. Can Sheila
I
see
can
me?
see Scott, but that's because he's in the doorway. Doesn't-
I was gonna say I don't see him at all.
We have a Trump.
Is he stalking you?
It's interesting though that the fact that you are both at the same house, that may be something to do with why it's.
It's never messed him up before.
No.
Oh yeah, because you've had yeah.
The way I'm looking at it, if we have significant problems with this form or this platform, eventually I may just get stuck paying $150 a year for StreamYard, which would irritate me. Shit, I only pay $100 a year for fucking Roll20, but I get my fucking use out of Roll20. I do.
Damn right.
Oh yeah. I have no complaints about it. It's like yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Come on, Scott.
He was going for the hard reset.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Is that the one with the baseball bat? I don't
Yeah.
suggest it. Oh God.
A gigantic sword.
Can I hear this cursing in the background? You piece of shit. Work, you mother. Yeah.
Well, this could be a. Dana is very upset at Glenn for some reason, so she is ignoring him and has to rely on Kinsley to relay messages.
Oh, that's going to get annoying very quick.
Super.
Right, Scott, Sheila said, stop messing around.
I see
Nice.
his picture.
I see the picture.
I see a picture.
Whoa.
I see a picture.
Whoa.
Come on.
Whoa.
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know.
Such a good
Well,
song.
when I drew cards, there's a disappearing book. So I don't have any on my person.
I see Glenn. Do you see Glenn?
I see Glenn.
We
I
all
see Glenn.
I do not.
Why are your computers fussing and feuding?
I miss you, Glenn.
You can't hear him at all.
No.
That is
Hello?
weird.
I can't explain it. Pretty much refreshing is the only thing that's shown to work.
Well, if you guys can see him and me, then I'll keep trying to refresh. And Dana's just zoning out.
No problem.
Every
You're
once in a while.
following the leader. Got it. Okay. Right. So, in addition to all the other, in addition to the 4 guys who are gambling and stuff, there seems to be a note on the table.
Is it a in golden wattle invitation?
Not exactly.
Burn it. No. All right.
Well, as I said, this does not need to be tended to right this second, but
Right.
hold on. Move map. I love that I got the key for that now. Let's see.
He's got the
Reveal.
power.
So cool. And it looks to be some sort of handwritten thing.
Ooh. Bollocks.
That's what everybody says. That's what they say. They're like, motherfucker.
I think I can zoom in. Let's have a look.
Chris was able to read it, so.
To the overlands?
Overlords.
Overlords? Overlords, yes. Overlords.
About 3 days from San Angeles and the embassy, exact position given with a map.
Yeah.
I found a cave. It was unusual in that I was.
Regularly.
It was
regularly
formed, not natural.
All right.
So I went in and found a large hollow,
Cave.
shallow,
Hollow. Yeah,
shallow.
Shallow, hollow cave.
Can you hear him? Can you see him? Is it special now? Sheila? Nope, she can't even hear me. Shit. Wait, she's back.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you see Scott?
I still don't see him.
God damn
No.
it. He's really there. He's not just messing with you, although that would be a hell of a prank.
He just turned off.
He's just sitting in the air room playing fucking solitaire going,
Before we get really into this, is it worth us all just doing a complete hard shutdown?
I think it's on their
Already did
end. I
that.
don't know.
I agree, but I'm just running out of things to try without them just keep shutting down for the whole game.
Well, has Sheila done a complete shutdown, like turn off the computer, wait 3
I
seconds?
just did that.
I can't explain it. Well, let's see. Did you put Scott on your ignore list again?
Oh, that no. I don't know that much about this program to even do such fun things.
Oh, I don't know if it has an ignore list, but let's see. If you hit the gear and scroll all the way down to where you see experimental features, right above that, 2 buttons above that, it's reconnect. Reconnect to chat and update settings. I wonder if playing with that button may help. I do not know.
All right. I'm
It's
going to
a
go press a
button I
button
know
right
of.
now.
Yeah,
Go press that button.
there she goes.
Well, hello to me.
She doesn't look happy about it.
I still don't see Scott.
Scott, you want to try the same button?
The button.
There he goes. Here he comes. He's getting ready to come back in. It's his picture. Do you see his picture? No?
Yeah, the picture didn't blink.
So, shall I come? Yeah.
I lost Matt. There he is.
He is?
I got no idea, guys.
Yeah. I'm stumped.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm stumped.
Well, I have one.
You got an idea? Is it a clever idea? I like clever ideas.
So I have one headphone not quite on the ear that I can hear fine.
Okay, so you can actually hear each other without yelling?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I'm like this.
Do that the whole game. That would be
That'd be
brilliant.
fucking
Could you
funny.
repeat?
Yeah, I've got no other ideas on what to do. That doesn't involve me spending $150 right now. So you might want to mention to Freddie on the boards and stuff though, because I think he stopped looking for another program because this was working for everybody else except her, which is bad. Still think she has Scott on the ignore list.
Well, no, I think it's both. Is it you both can't hear or see each other?
Yeah, not in roll 20.
Yeah, it's both of them that are being invaded.
I'm clueless.
I don't get it.
Get in a fight yesterday that we didn't know about.
I think what needs to happen is one of you needs to buy a new house, move into that house, get set up there, and then maybe.
Oh, there's some abandoned houses down our
There you go. There you go. All you need to do is wire in an internet connection. You're sorted.
Yeah. I mean, Sheila's always wanted to become a house squatter, so this is her big fucking chance.
I feel like that's already what we're doing.
I will do my best though to if you say something and he can't hear it, or you say something and she can't hear it, I'll say, oh, by the way, he just said this or she just said this. It's gonna be annoying as shit, but whatever.
We'll just enunciate.
I think we can make this work.
Yeah.
He said,
guys.
we can make this work. I'm with ya.
No, he said, I like to twerk.
He does.
Anyway.
That is also true.
So, in addition to the four guys who, since Freddy isn't around, they're stepping out. Their job is guarding Freddy, and they are not really fond of Zombie Matt, who's got part of his forehead peeling back from his fucking skull bone and shit. I mean, he's looking bad. Like somebody dug his ass up after 2 months in the river type bad.
So it's sanity if we kill him, right?
Yeah, you might. Anyway,
I heard that.
I don't recommend it, but yeah. So it'll help you max out your fucking zombie. But anyway, in addition to those guys who are now quietly leaving, one of them's going, I just don't like it here anymore. In addition to those guys, and it's super fucking quiet in the embassy. Normally, it's really busy with 1,500 people living here. Right now, super quiet. So, in addition to that, there's also this note that's laying on the table, and with the note looks like a hand-drawn map and a inexpensive cowboy-style compass, and yeah, that's about it. So, but
Right.
then Kinley looks at you and says,
should we? Right. So I have something I need to do, and I'd like to kind of do it right now if possible, to get it over and done with, so we can take these things and.
I look away.
Oh yeah, well. I'd be a bit more than that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we'll have a short interlude, and hopefully nothing disastrous will happen. And yeah, and then we can get on with this note and find out what it's all about.
Okay.
So, Logan, I pull out my trump of Trevor.
Logan panics immediately. Let's see.
Helgrain. I have a trump of Trevor Helgrain.
Didn't he also extend an offer to you?
Yes, kind
That's
of.
what I was, yeah.
He did in a way, and then shit went bad. I think Freddy managed to fucking summon a big evil creature or something, and he went, well done. I'm going to fucking leave now. Thanks for the good meeting. And I was like, oh, goddamn, Freddy. So
That sounds right. Okay.
I
So
concentrate on the trump of Trevor.
No problem. He concentrates on a trump, and for you guys, you both see an unfamiliar man begin to form in the air that Kinley is like, after 2 minutes, 2 long-ass minutes of him going. And he's like, who? Because you can't tell
Trevor,
who to.
it is Alex Kinley.
I see. Is Freddy with you?
No.
Very well. Then come ahead. He extends a hand.
I have 2 compatriots. Do you mind if they come? I trust them.
Very well. That should be
I
enough.
look at those 2 and I'm like,
He just starts laughing. So this is not fucking really helping you, Kinley.
Where are we going?
we're going to somewhere fun. Come. You'll like it.
I don't know, zombie Kinley.
Have I ever led you astray before?
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough. Not this time, though.
Okay.
This could be good for you guys.
Wow, she fucking caved easy on that. I swear, I wish more people would give in to my... Come on! Okay. So, you guys get taken through, and let me give you some description as you're on a interesting place. The land itself all around you shifts like a hot pavement or desert mirage. It flashes and pulsates. Half the sky is night, where the stars dart and circle overhead, flaring up or disappearing. The daylight half can't seem to determine what color it should be and shifts through the spectrum slowly. The entire celestial mandala rotates on a point directly overhead. It's as though you stand at the end of the world, the universe. Not only does the sky itself seem to be a bottomless chasm, but you notice that underneath the rock that you guys are floating on it looks like there's a huge bottomless chasm. And then there's clear, ever-changing strands, almost like kind of clear bridges that make you just fucking clench looking at them with vertigo, and that seem to connect the city to this island that surrounds the terrible chasm. Quick side note: if you guys die here, you're done. Your character, time to make a whole new one. This place is bad. You notice that the city itself that's floating on this big fucking rock thing, it looks like it's a three-dimensional labyrinth of glistening black and red buildings packed together, and there's halls and plazas and weird angles, and the whole place shifts and wavers when looked at, and it's kind of damaging your calm. Everybody roll a Sandy loss, or Sandy roll. 1 point if you make it, D6 if you fail. Max for this one is 60 points.
60 points.
Welcome to the Courts of Chaos.
Courts of Chaos. I was just going to say that.
Oh,
I'll say, welcome to the Courts of Chaos. I'll try and say it in the same voice as Lawrence Fishburne would.
ooh, I like it.
Success.
Welcome to the Courts of
I
Chaos.
get tarot cards?
No.
No,
Yeah.
not in this place. This is real.
Yeah, a lot of Baroque elements, strange lighting, unfinished architectural stuff, ornate finishings. This place feels ancient. And the guy who brought you through is relatively normal looking. He's dark hair, dark eyes. He just looks like some guy. Although he definitely, seeing him in this place on this fucking large floating island and stuff where there's like a deck chair and a table and a book, it's just kind of like...
You lose anything if you make it?
1 point.
1 point.
We're going to get you maxed out eventually on this place. And he says,
Trevor.
nice to see you again, Alex.
Yes, thank you, Trevor, for the invitation through.
Of course. How may I help you? Oh, please, your friends, introduce me.
Yes, yes, we have Glenn, yeah, and Dana.
Welcome. He says, I am Trevor Helgrain of the House Helgrain.
Nice to meet you.
I believe, Trevor, I am ready to do what we last discussed.
So soon, he says. Mm-hmm. Very well, and I shall use my house's influence in order to petition the courts to see if you may be granted this privilege.
I appreciate that.
By doing so, he looks at you with a significant look and raises an eyebrow. You understand that your fate in some way will be more tied to the House Helgrain.
I understand.
And you are comfortable with that?
I am.
Very well. Now, also, please do understand that you shall reflect upon the House Helgrain.
Of course. My actions will be in league with its choices.
He claps you on the shoulder. And he says, very well. Know you that we are feuding with House Jesby, and we have alliances with House Hendrake. So you will have...
possibly put those names, please, in so I can get the spelling right, please.
Right. People have been arguing just on the House Helgram spelling for a while.
I know.
I'll put that in too.
I can finally tell them.
And although it's
wow. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, right. So that's the feud. Right.
And here's the house you're joining. He solves the mystery. Although some people do pronounce it House Helgrain.
Yes.
Due to strange accents. He says something in Thari.
Oh my god.
Everybody roll Thari rolls.
Yes, it is actually held. Interesting. All right, 1 second. Sorry, I need to get all this down. Paste. Wow.
Fucking Glenn.
All right. Where is my Thari?
Oh,
now, what am I looking at skills?
Dana's actually better than Glenn.
Nah, Jesus.
Glenn, you're the only one who, let's see, I will message Glenn.
Sucks so much. I just nod. No.
Okay.
Or just look insightful, sorry. I don't nod, I look insightful. That's the best way to do it.
All right, got it. Glenn smiles and laughs, so, right.
I nod.
He then says, very well, let us cross one of the ways.
Yes.
Now, everybody, you're not necessarily going to lose sanity from this, but roll a sanity roll to hold it together because you are now going to be going on a giant slip and slide that is not only clear, but is literally over death and not fucking wide enough, and it curves around back and forth, and you're like, blah, blah, blah. Dana's losing her fucking shit. Glenn is trying to actively throw himself off. Let's hope he doesn't get a knockdown card, or he may just fucking die. Here comes the fumble card, the fumble card, the fumble card.
You get fumble cards on sanity?
In this case, yes, because this is such a freaky thing that you are going down to basically, you are actively fighting it.
I'll just re-roll it then.
Oh.
Sorry,
Kinley's really like, I enjoy myself. Kinley's going, woo!
I like chaos.
Okay, yeah. You're holding it together very well. Dana's just kind of frozen up, and you can tell she's like thinking of exercising really hard as soon as the fucking nightmare is over. And eventually you guys go into the city, and then he takes you through like a doorway that opens weirdly. It kind of opens up, and then through a bunch of different halls and into this big thing. And then he has you guys wait, and he goes and gets a bunch of older people, and he comes and introduces them to Kinley and stuff. And eventually one of them says, "So, what do you bring to House Helgren, Kinley?"
I will bring strength. I will bring power. I will bring knowledge.
"What sort of strength?"
I clasp his hand.
"Give me a strength roll."
Lower
is better.
Lower is better. Come on, low. Give me low. Give me low. Give me low. Yeah, how about that?
He looks impressed. He's like, "Fine." He looks like everybody else is like, "I didn't think mortals got this strong." And he says, "Very well."
And ultimately, sorry to interrupt, but ultimately, I will bring chaos because I am a being of chaos.
Well,
A nod.
very well. And are they also attempting to?
Not at the moment. I am just introducing them to. It's their first foray into the courts of chaos.
Then perhaps while you are undergoing your trial, they would like to have tea and cakes with us.
Very good.
No problem. And you two give me another Sandy roll versus Courts of Chaos as you sink into the floor with this guy. The normal rules just don't fucking apply here at all. It's like, oh, you're okay with this? And you thought you heard fucking Kinley giggling as that happened. You guys were like, quicksand. Right, you guys go off to have tea and cakes. Kinley, essentially, you're going around some weird fucking ever-changing line and stuff like that. People, quite frankly, they don't think you're... Actually, give me an empathy roll. Mm-hmm. And also, just so you know, this house is not the ones who run this. It's some other house, and you get introduced to, like, a whole bunch of people once. You can't fucking keep track of all of them and stuff. But...
This is not the house we were aligned with, is it?
No,
okay.
Totally different house. It's more of a royal type house and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That is a good question there. Let me see if he hears about this and comes out to see 20 or less. Yeah. All right. So, did you make your empathy? Yeah.
Yes.
People are thinking you're just going to die. They think it's unfortunate. They think it's a little sad, but
I kind of think it could be happening as well, but we'll see.
If it is, then, hopefully your friends got trump cards and shit, because otherwise they live here now losing Sandy every fucking hour. This place is fucked up. And let's see now. We got to find this. Yeah.
Obviously, just to state, Logan, before I actually attempt to do this, I'm stripping, as I always do. Completely stripping. Butt naked.
What? Butt naked? That's fine. Yeah. Actually, that they approve of this because you are going to be changing forms and things like that.
Pocketed items come out, obviously, all of that, just on the floor.
Now, fortunately, the House Helgram guy, Trevor, he coaches you in what to do because he would like to see you succeed, because if you succeed, then that's shown that they are stronger because they have found new talent. You're getting the impression that face is super important to these people, and if you look weak or...
It's not so much different from Amber, in a way.
It's more similar than they'd like to fucking admit, I think. Yeah. Where in the fuck is it? Give me a second here. There it is. Walking Logris. Okay, wow. Now, let's see. It's... Okay, whereas Pattern is a static two-dimensional maze, Logris is a shifting three-dimensional obstacle course of death. So, it does have the same kind of three veils, and congratulations to you two as you get to find out more about it here. So, normally it would be slightly easier than walking Pattern, but you got Pattern in you, and that shit fucking fights it. So
I need to get that shit out.
And you also discovered that some of the rolls seem to be a little bit different. Okay, the first is it's trying to make it hard to keep on the line rather than accidentally stepping off. The Logos beats on your physical form. Roll a D8 damage. Oh wait, do you have what kind? You have natural armor or shapeshifted armor?
Yeah, I got shapeshifted armor. Yeah, that's just one bump because I don't have to have a spell.
Instead of D8, roll a D6 on yourself. You want low. Cool. You take 4 points of real damage as you're just getting ripped apart by this thing. Now, rather than what you thought it would be, you are going against Dex. What is your current Dex at?
My current Dex is 102.
Oh, fuck you. All right, so you need to roll since you walked pattern, you're up against 100, so it's a 50-50 chance. Roll 50 or less. Fucking 100 Dex, Mike.
11.
Fine. All right, now give me a sanity roll as you're coming into crazy shit. If you make it, it's D6. This maxes at 40. It's going toward Logos.
I make it.
Okay, roll a D6. You want low and you don't want to freak out.
Yeah, that would be bad.
It would be soup. You would die. You would probably die unless you got freeze. Okay, you take 4 sanity toward Logos. It maxes at 40 points.
Right. Okay. 40. I don't think I've already got Logos. No.
Yep. Then you begin to come to the second veil, and the Logos begins to twirl about with visions of demonic forms. Here you must become one in order to survive. The Logos beats on your physical form, inflicting another D8 down to D6 for you. Points of damage. Roll low.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, give me your demon form roll.
Yeah. Demon form roll. Alright, no. So that's the first. No, I will use my first. Right, I'm going to use reroll and limited retrieve it. So
Very
I'm
good.
going to.
Oh, that's why you wanted to go now.
Yeah. Come on. Demon form. Yes.
Oh, wow, all right. Now, for this one, it's now you're doing endurance. What is your endurance at?
Endurance is.
Oh, the demon form's just to get you in here.
I know. But still a lot of rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Endurance is 101.
Okay, so call it 100. 100 versus 100. Roll 50 or less.
50 or less.
Normally it'd be a 70 if you hadn't walked fucking pattern,
right.
But
you
explode.
I'm going to use one of my reverse dice to get that to success.
You're going to use a reverse dice instead of a hero point?
Well, I don't know. For that, I don't know what else is coming, so I'm trying to keep my hero points for potentially really hard rolls. I don't know if there are going to be. All right. No, I'll use one hero point. It's a 50-50. I do have a skill 15 as well.
That'd make it a 65 or less if you play that.
Fucking hell. Right, that I will fucking reverse dice and crit it.
One, you stride through it.
That makes it look good as well.
The demonic forms within there unhinge your brain. Roll another sanity roll. Yeah, it's the same thing as before. It's a D6, 40 max. So, yeah. Oh, it's D20 if you fail. Woo!
All right, so 1, 2, 3. All right, and then it's another 3 on. Well, I'll be probably maxing out very quick. Right. Another one done.
Oh, a lot of people go insane from this.
No.
No problem. You continue forward until you get to the third and final veil. Here you are reduced to your primordial spark. You must become primordial in order to survive. The Logos again beats on your physical form. Again, roll a d6. Again, get low.
4 is doable.
Cool. Right. Now, give me your avatar form, please. Can you see him now?
I can see him.
I can't. You turned into his picture.
Okay. First pause. Yep. Okay. 1 pause.
Okay.
Am I able to trade him cards?
You're in a whole different room
Yeah.
unless you were to contact him as bracelet, which might be super
No,
distracting.
I will not. I will
think
not.
we are.
interrupt it.
And plus, I don't carry a bracelet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can't see Scott anymore, but yeah, he can see you, but not cool. Now, this is the actually, it's not as rough as I thought it'd be. You took your damage for the third veil. You did your avatar form.
Yeah.
Now is the willpower roll.
Yeah.
Good luck. This is where it all comes down to.
I've got a reroll and I've got reverse dice, so one reverse dice left. Right. So what are we needing?
You have a 20 willpower.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 shot again.
Oh. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought.
No.
There you go.
Oh, all right. Now, your last sanity roll is you've gone through becoming a primordial spark. Imagine doing this fucking unbalanced. And your last D6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Good thing I had max or near max on.
No problem. You are no longer undead, which they figured was just a affect. I can see Scott. Can Sheila see Scott? Of course not.
Back to what it was before.
I don't know what you did, but it's interesting. So, right, all of your spells and stuff that were on you are gone.
Yeah,
Kinley. You're back to square zero with the sword, which is laying over there somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's see. It does not cure any insanities. It does not give you a Santa ward at all. And in fact, it may give you new insanities, I'd noted. But you do get a refill of your cards for walking fucking Logris. And you pick up the first power. And everybody looks like, well, that was a bit fucking easier than I thought it'd be on. And strength didn't even come up. It's like, what the fuck? So.
No, I don't know if there was a lot of rolls, that's the problem. So.
Tons.
Oh my god, what have I got here? Your weapon is broken. It says currently on you.
Right.
That's worth.
I don't have any weapons on me.
Lucky.
All right.
Now, here is your new power. That is the basic one.
Holy shit.
And congratulations on being the first person to brave the fucking flurry of rolls.
It's a flurry of rolls and death.
Going insane and just fucking dying in there is super. Now, let's see. Normally, if you had walked Logris without having pattern first, then you'd have a sensitivity to pattern, i.e. taking damage and shit like that from dealing with that stuff, or even just touching pattern or trying to walk it. But since you went the other way, you're like, I'm tough as fuck. So, and this...
I nod approvingly.
This one, by the way, has one thing it goes to, and then it starts branching. So
yeah. Just to clarify, I'm guessing I lose certain abilities as well.
Which ability? Oh, all of your undead shit.
No, I was talking about the pattern. Did the pattern still?
Oh no, you still got all that.
Oh right, okay.
Oh yeah, you're one of the. There's very few people that were able to survive both. Apparently, you are one of them. The guy is like he mentions. He says very few people can survive both. The king is one of the few that I know of that's done it.
I stand there in the buff.
He just shrugs. He says, maybe if you're going to meet up with the king, you should put on some clothes or something. He says.
Yes, good idea.
We'll get your friends, and so that they may heap their praises upon you and look as shocked as I feel. He says, I really thought you were going to die, but for the assistance you'd given us, we were happy to, well, he says,
yeah, well.
Cut to, Kinley comes back in, still breathe. Oh, what are you doing about the sword, Kinley? Are you keeping it sheathed? Not going to start up that whole thing again, or?
Oh yeah, no. I will attempt to pocket. No. I will pick them up, but yeah, keep it sheathed. I'm not going to start
say,
it.
petty magic does not work here.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna store the sword back at the when we get back to the.
I thought you were gonna just toss it next to dog statues and go, evil shit here. This is where we store our evil shit.
So tempting.
It definitely is an interesting item, though. So
yeah.
Now, just so you're aware, the basic thing of your new ability is you get a one-word description at this level on the item, and you're like, torch. Now, it could be a British torch or an American torch. We don't know. It's just whatever the fuck, And you spend a fairly random or long period of time you send forward tendrils of Logris into the universe looking for it, and then if it finds one, wraps around and grabs it and takes it back. It could be one that's close, it could be one that's far, it could be one that's still being held onto by somebody who's really mad now. Could be all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, I need to read through all of that.
Yeah. Don't touch. The big thing to take away from this, and the guy even coaches you on, is whatever you do, don't use your Logris tendrils and touch anything that's pattern, infused with pattern, next to the pattern. Keep away from the pattern, or you will get burned and take lots of damage. Despite your having pattern in you, because it'll conduct through like electricity, he says.
Yeah, okay. Lovely.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's pretty much an I've got it here somewhere card for really basic things.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
There you go. You get shown back to them. You guys end up sitting around for a while until another kind of young-looking 20-year-old guy comes in, and he's I don't know if you guys have met Merlin before.
No.
Nope.
I don't know if I have actually.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he was at the big meet. No, I don't think I have actually.
Everybody roll courtly etiquette, which is different than normal etiquette, as everybody is now doing a lot of courtly shit around you. Yeah.
Damn that courtly etiquette that I just do.
Well, some people have started training in it.
I'm sorry, excuse me, the strain has... I'm sorry.
You have a good excuse. They just kind of stand there like, I'm an American outbound of kings. He ignores them and he comes over and he says, "You have essayed both?"
Yes.
He kind of, you can feel him doing something where it feels like he's examining you in some subtle way, and he goes, very well, you're wise not to bring your pattern abilities here, to use them here. It could have unforeseen consequences.
O King, I would never dream of doing something like that.
And he says, very well. I wish to personally congratulate you. There are only 8 that I know of that have essayed both so far. So well done.
If I could be of any service to you, King, I am in your humble service.
I shall bear that in mind. What is your name, sir?
Alex Kinley.
Very well. He says, I am Merlin, also known as Merle Corey.
Yes, I know, sir.
Very well. Then I shall leave you to celebrate with your house and your friends. He nods to them as they're standing there going, America! And he leaves.
Again, sorry, can you get me a spelling for that, please, Logan? Mulcorey? I'm 100% sure I'm spelling it right.
That's what it sounded like to you.
Right, okay.
I mean, he didn't write it out or anything, but...
No.
Which would have been funnier if he was like, this is how you spell my name. Don't fuck it up or I'll hang you.
I get... That's an interesting fact, actually. Okay. Yes.
Everybody else is like very, very happy that the king stopped by and whatnot. And Trevor says, "You have brought Helgrain pride on this day. Please continue the good work."
Of course. And if you're any in need of my services, please just...
Funny you should mention that. Come with me, you and your friends, if you'd like.
Yes.
You guys go off somewhere more private to speak. And he says, we have had strange mention of things going on in your area of shadow.
Mm-hmm.
I would simply like to know more about it. What's causing it? What has caused it to be blocked off from the rest of Shadow? Those who have tried to enter or even to trump people from there often have problems. Oh, I should have fucking made you roll a willpower roll. God damn it, Logan. To use trumps. Oh yeah, just to use trumps to go outside of the area is a fucking hard willpower roll down.
Yeah, sorry.
Fuck
Forgot about that. I would have reminded you if I remembered. But no, I didn't. Whoops.
Hoopla.
Hoopla. Yes, it is a strange situation that has only just occurred. We are currently looking into it. It is a very strange situation. We have a very small amount of information on it at the moment, but we are hoping to gain more shortly. There seems to be a being of some sort who has erected a wall that...
it was not you.
No.
Interesting. Do you know which being?
We are not 100% sure. We have theories, but we are working on making sure. I would not like to give you false information.
He smiles at you and leans back a bit. I see. Empathy rolls on this guy.
Doesn't believe you.
I get it.
Kinley knows how to talk to these fuckers now. We're exploring many possibilities.
It's partly truth, because
you've got just enough truth seeded in where you can say it with a straight face. Yeah,
in accordance with our corporate mission statement.
Yeah, he's giving him the "I know that you know that I know" look and stuff, and there's a lot of Very well. Well, if you discover any threat to House Helgram, I'm sure that you will.
Of course.
Very well.
You will be my first point of contact. I hold up the trump.
Very good. Well, it has been good to see you again, Alex, and Alex's friends.
To you too. I hope next time we can have more of a social catch-up.
Well, that would be lovely.
Rather than business. Brilliant.
Woo, he says. All right. Now comes the funny part where you're going to attempt to leave and discover the trump block thing, which I should have done before. So you're going to produce your trump cards and try to, or do you want to try to walk out and find your own glowing rock and drive it away, or I don't know what you're going to do.
What?
How would you like to leave?
I will, well, this is a good point. I need to work out which of my trumps I have actually still work. Because I think the two inside and outside of the firewalls are now both destroyed, right?
They weren't painted of the firewall itself, were they? So what you can do is you pull out one. Do you want to try it inside or outside first?
Oh no! Well, we need to get through the wall, right? Let's go inside the wall, like the side we're already on.
What? When you say the side you're already on, do you mean outside of the wall or inside? Because inside is not the side you're on.
Yeah, no. Outside is the side we are on, right?
Yeah.
There is the wall, we're on the outside of it. So I want to go to the side we are on. I don't want to try and go past that with the trump at the moment.
I'm a little confused now.
I'm going to the outside then. So
you are on the outside currently. You want to stay outside of the wall.
Yes.
Give me a luck at half, and the trump still works. Otherwise, it snowed too much and disrupted the scenery. Go, Dana!
Luck. Crit.
Right. You guys all end up next to the huge fucking wall of skulls that seems to go up 10 meters and stuff. Now, keep in mind, it's not a distance from you necessarily in walking. You're going to be walking through shadow to get to it. Otherwise, it's always just that distance from you. You understand what I mean? So in other words, you'd have to take them and shadow walk it, but you could use basic shadow walk through it to get through it.